The reason I love color fusion, you see a lot of different reflex in all the colors as it grows out, because there is all that variation. The hair color grows out very, very easy. You don't have a really hard line.
Color fusion is such an easy line to use. The difference is that it's truly a modern permanent hair color line.
I'm a big fan of color fusion. It has such variety, and I have clients who love to change their hair color quite often.
Color Fusion Advanced Performance Color Cream is widely used in top salons around the world. It features a palette of over 100 fashion shades in categories which include natural balance, natural fashion, fashion, cover fusion, extra lift, and high fusion. These intermixable colors contain 100% oxidative dyes and deliver precision-leveled, multi-dimensional, long-lasting results. The hair is left smooth, shiny, healthy-looking, with color that is rich in depth and light in reflection. Color Fusion contains Redken's exclusive Color Bond technology that has multiple benefits. It locks in color with high tenacity dye molecules that bond uniquely together to last longer, at the same time repairing the surface with ceramides. The cream is rich and dense for precision and control, and you can easily use it for both bottle and brush applications. Color Fusion can be used to lighten, darken, match natural hair color, or cover gray. It offers dimensional gray coverage up to a level 8, excellent gray blending at levels 9 and 10, and more extensive coverage at many levels with the Cover Fusion category. Color Fusion is based on an American 10-level system. It provides you with lightest brown at a level 5, which gives you more options for creative coloring. Let's take a closer look at the Color Fusion categories. The Natural Balance category contains families such as ash, neutral, and gold beige. The ash shades contain black to gray background color, while the neutral and gold beige contain brown to tan. Natural fashion shades consist of families ranging from gold, copper red, all with a brown to tan background. Fashion shades are comprised of families such as copper, red, and violet red, all high fusion shades with no background color at all. There is also a Color Fusion Clear that may be used alone or added to customize any formula. Color Fusion's additional categories have unique characteristics that set them apart. These include Cover Fusion, Extra Lift, and High Fusion. Cover Fusion is another innovative category within the Color Fusion collection. This is the maximum gray coverage category, the shades that cover 50% or more gray with extra background. Cover Fusion shades are mixed in a 1-to-1 ratio and are only intermixed with each other. Cover Fusion is a low ammonia formula and contains ingredients like argan oil and antioxidants known to neutralize free radicals. A unique collection with Color Fusion is Extra Lift. These shades stand apart from all the others because they're mixed with double the amount of developer. The color results are intended for those situations when up to 5 levels of lift is desired. They contain no background color and have suggested bases or starting levels for the best results with maximum control. Because of their distinctive mixing and results, Extra Lift shades are only intermixable with each other. High Fusion Color Highlights and Amplifier are also a unique category in the Color Fusion collection. Developed with the chromatic direct dye technology that lasts longer than traditional direct dyes, High Fusion can be used in 2 ways. Use red or orange as an amplifier to boost tonal intensity of Color Fusion shades, levels 1 through 10, or to create vibrant color highlights on dark bases of hair, both natural or color treated, with no pre-lightening necessary. Use blue, violet, or chrome to modify a formula when additional neutralization and control of the undertone is needed. We recommend never mixing more than 1/4 ounce to your formula for maximum durability. Color Fusion applies smoothly and easily with predictable results if you start with the right formula. Redken's principle-based application, as well as Color Fusion's swatch book, education guide, or shades chart can guide you through the process. Following Redken's principles of formulation, determine the client's natural hair color level or starting level during your consultation. Use the Color Fusion Level Finder swatch card in the swatch book. Remember to consider the percentage of gray, the hair texture and condition, and the density of the hair. Next, decide on the target level or desired level. Consult with your client and make sure the right choice is made. Determine the undertone found at the target level. The level system chart on the Color Fusion Shade Guide has all the information you need. Remember that the undertones are the unrefined warm tones exposed during the lifting process. To counteract undertone, use a shade level with tonal value opposite the undertone exposed. To enhance undertone, use a color with a tonal value similar to the undertone exposed. It's also important to determine the percentage of gray. This will determine the percentage of natural series color you want to add, or a color that is gray targeted. Something with a brown background that has a little bit of warmth. If you have a client who has 25% gray, for example, 25% of your mixture will need to have brown and a little bit of warmth in order to cover the gray. You also need to consider that color fusion is highly light reflective and dimensional. It provides modern gray coverage, which is not as opaque as other hair colors, so prepare the formula with this in mind. When you're through with these steps, select the color fusion shade to enhance, balance, or counteract the undertone and choose the right volume of developer. Always mix your formula in a 1-to-1 ratio. Keep in mind that if you're using extra lift, mix in a 1-to-2 ratio. That means double the amount of developer. For step-by-step details on applying color fusion, refer to the principle-based application episode in this series. When doing a modern virgin application with color fusion, mix two formulas, one for zone 1, the scalp area, and the second formula is slightly lighter and warmer for zone 2, the mid-shaft. A color fusion retouch application is easy. Simply apply your selected formula to zone 1 only and process for 35 to 45 minutes. In between your color fusion services, you may want to refresh zone 2 and zone 3. The preferred option is to refresh with Shades EQ. Formulate Shades EQ to match your zone 1 formula. Apply to zone 2, process at room temperature for up to 20 minutes. If zone 3 is present, dilute down the formula with clear and make sure to strand test often.